Greetings, my people. So you don't know the Maroon Emperor there. Out there with my brother, or my elder, Clifford Moore. Yes, and he's also a part of the UN.
UNIA
Yeah,
group and so on.
yeah,
And I've been struggling fighting for the African from way in the 60s coming up.
yeah,
Some of the great people like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Kenyatta, not to mention all Marcus Garvey in the first place and others along the line.
and you've been with those people in the
I've been,
past.
yeah, the past 40 years, 50 years. But I wasn't able to get on the front, owing to the fact that I wasn't privileged to have the education that I wanted. And most of the time I
But you was, but
I'm still working.
and the mere fact that you have been around those
And I've
people.
made contribution also
Yeah.
in various ways.
Yeah, and you are also from the Moorish tribe.
Yes, and I'm from the Moors. My name is really Moore, and we believe in the aggressiveness of our ancestors.
Yeah.
So we continue to fight and struggle.
All
But
right.
we need more togetherness
Yes.
in order for us to be able to stand.
Yes. So the Moorish tribe is different from the Ashanti tribe.
Yeah, but not really that they're real different, but because they're more aggressive in a sense that you know each tribe have their own
Yes.
principles.
Yeah. So the same maroon skin,
Yeah,
but different
same,
tribes.
Different tribes.
All right. So because I was telling a lot of people that the Moorish tribe is the same maroon them, but
Yes.
they're different from different tribes. Like you have the Ashanti tribe, you have the
Exactly,
Zulu,
right,
you have the
exactly.
Zulu tribe, you have the Karamante tribe.
Exactly.
So you are from the Moor tribes.
Moor tribe.
Yeah. And you're what age group are you now?
I'm 83 going 84.
So you're 84 now.
Yeah, going 84.
All right. So I would tell you, so where are we now in Ashanti town, otherwise known as Kingston?
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Much
so as I tell him, say you have this was one of the first maroon village.
Yes.
Before even Motown and Scottsdale. So this is the oldest.
Oldest maroon town.
So that's why you have King Street, I have Princess
Prince
Street.
and Church Street and East Street, West Street, and quite a few other streets. Spanish Town Road going on.
Yeah, and those street was really kings used to walk on them street there.
Yes, certain people of authority in authority were able to control those places, and they had the buildings, and some of them still were slave, where slaves were used to house, even down by King Street here. There are certain history that is here that would like to go down, because there are certain time of the year certain people goes down the church underneath, because the war theater,
Yeah.
they used to travel from the war theater, from the church over parish church,
Yeah.
underground to park,
Yeah.
and ending up at war theater.
All right. So them still have the underground.
Thing there, but it is not active, and not many people knows about it.
Yeah.
And in the park, there's about 7 rivers that run through here.
Yes.
Although they say that we're short of water and all of those things.
Yeah.
But that is just what they are saying.
Yeah.
And also at War Theater and the 30 Indians were the ones who used to have the Chillum pipe. They are the ones who brought the ganja from here, coming from the river Ganges.
Yeah.
And they brought that here, along with some other little things and so on.
Yes.
But they were the first ones, the Chillum pipe. It was after Mahatma Gandhi went to the Rens and came out that they got freedom in 1938-39.
Yeah.
The reason why they are still here is because of the war that broke out.
All right. So cause that's why we have Nannyville now. Cause there's Nanny camp used to there.
Yeah, Nannyville, that's up by
Yeah.
the camp.
So that means a real war place, Ashanti town then.
Of course. Well, I got a mission, a vision early on in life that I should concentrate on Shantytown.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why you're still there till today.
Yes.
Cause you left from Ashanti town, you got Scottsdale, and you come right back Ashanti town. Yes.
Very much so.
So people, so this is the history now, you know. And that's why you see them want to get out the elders, because they don't want the elders to get the history, because a lot of people wouldn't know, so you have pay underground tunnel
Yeah, the war,
downtown.
Downtown there.
And
certain time of the year, the Jews and so on go down, and the slave whip and chains, they are still there.
It's still there. Underground, so there.
Underground. They're not really underground, they're in a bar to call that.
Yeah.
Because, scientifically, these people are involved in a lot of these things.
Yes.
In order for them to survive
Yeah.
and to have certain things deal with.
Oh, so them go on certain sacrifice until today.
All right, exactly.
That's why you see look up pit them are missing.
Exactly.
All right, so people in here for themselves, so that's why them want to get out the elders. So this is furthermore now people from the Moorish tribe, yes, and I am from the Ashanti tribe, yes, and so because a lot of people don't know say the Ashanti is really a tribe and the Moors is really a tribe.
Yes.
But
Right.
see a maroon complexion,
yes.
but different tribes.
Different tribes.
Yeah,
And
and
I
the
think-
bad and the Ashanti them are bad, and the Moors them are bad tribe.
Yeah, man. You fight all them people there. One thing that I really was alarmed with is how the Asians were able to fight all the other countries and become victorious.
Yes.
And they are the first people who were given independence.
Yeah.
But because of their culture, when they talk about the voodooism and so on,
Yeah.
they shun those people and they don't want to have anything to do with them.
And then we the Maroons over here, so
Yes.
is the biggest in that.
Exactly.
That's why I hate afraid of we.
Yes.
Yeah, because remember I say a book man they go over to go teach enough for them, you know.
I want to get involved in those teaching.
Yes, because book man they go teach them over 80.
Yes.
And book man they from over here, so.
Here,
Yeah, so because we tell them say even a compound will come from Senton and then they go to go fight the war.
Right. Yes, all those people.
Yeah. So General Compound now, I think him to go to Scottsall first and then none of them sending from Scottsall go a Chilani.
Yeah. One of the things I'm wondering about is how the Maroons had so many land and why is the government selling out it from, taking it from them, depriving them of this land.
Not even them, you know, we. Because every land is our land.
Exactly.
Every land is our land because remember now, we and the British have alone there war feet and the Spanish.
Simple.
And the Spanish and the British no longer here physically.
Right.
So the land's supposed to go back to we.
Us, right.
Because you're supposed to have about 200 acres for yourself, you know.
Me have a piece about 30, but it's not hill and we have nothing to really, no water.
So them push you off of the flat and then say you forgot
to
to
bush like mangoes and rats. And
when we really control the flat and the land.
Exactly.
Because even Maple Cemetery is here from what, the 13th century, right?
Yes.
And let me say Maple Cemetery is here before Columbus.
A long time before that.
Maple Cemetery there.
Yes.
Biggest cemetery.
But I never really read the history of that because those things based on the British.
Yeah.
And their laws and so on.
And then bring it for them on the history. So you don't read about it.
No.
You just know what you know of an oral history of what your grandfather used to tell you.
So my grandfather never tell me not much. I didn't have any parents who understand anything about these.
Yes.
But I taught myself because I'm a self-taught man, really.
Yeah.
I hadn't gone to school to study these.
Yes.
But what I did is, because I do press work and so on, I was able to build.
Yes.
I was able to build on my education.
Yes.
And getting certain exposure in certain way and getting certain information.
Yeah.
So that I could survive and get a better understanding of myself.
So what I want to know, because my grandfather, cause he's a mason, he was a mason in past off, because he used to tell me say we have underground tunnels from our King's house go right downtown.
But we don't know of them now because them cover them.
Yeah. And we could have walked from underground go we all at Chilani until today.
Yes, they have some cave in Santander. I remember where the place I went to. We went to Bagwalk and go on. There are some caves inside there. Also, you have the Green Grotto Cave. I don't know if you have gone there.
Yeah.
It's another historical place. You need to visit it.
Yeah, the Green Grotto Cave.
Yes, because they have certain drawing there inside and so on. It is for tourists themselves, but we who is here because they are taking away everything from us.
Yes.
We have no more beaches again and those things.
Yeah, them robbing everything from us. But the Ashanti Town, otherwise known as Kingston, because it was first called Ashanti Town before Kingston.
Yeah.
Or when did they name it Kingston?
It was after the destruction of Port Royal. That was in the 14th century.
Oh, so after Port Royal destroyed
then Kingston became a capital. And then you had Spanish Town again. It's another place because that was it was moved from Port Royal to Spanish Town.
Yeah.
And then it moved from there to Kingston.
Oh, all right. So they moved Spanish Town from Port Royal and go over Spanish Town.
No, them moved Port Royal because of the destruction.
Yeah.
Because they had 4 port down there.
Yes.
Port. There is only one that is there now. And to Spanish Town and then to Kingston.
Alright, so, but before it was fully called Spanish Town, the whole place was a shanty town, go right back.
Yes.
As my grandfather said to Wallaba Bay.
Yeah,
And go right back to outer
well,
east.
I didn't know of that still because your grandfather would have been much older
Older
than
than
I
you.
have and
Yeah.
had more experience of seeing
Yeah,
more things.
but your
than-
experiences now, which I don't know call a shanty, or Spanish Town was also called a shanty town.
Exactly.
And then when Port Royal mash up now, I saw them put up over there. So.
Right.
Alright.
San Diego de la Vega was really Spanish town, you know, that's the
Yes.
name. Right.
But
it
before that was a
changed.
shanty town. Then
Right.
before Saint Villa de la Vega was a shanty
Shanty
town.
because it was ruled by the Spanish, and the Spanish was here.
Yeah,
So it was named San Diego de la Vega.
yeah, after that.
Right.
And then what going on now when Port Royal mashed down now with the earthquake.
Yes. That was the whole Spanish town. No, Spanish town was the capital at that time.
Yeah,
Yes. And then because you have everything, every milepost used to lead you to Spanish town.
yeah. But why you have the road from Kingston near Spanish Town Road?
Well, I didn't know. I don't know.
Because you know Spanish Town Road is right out there, so in front of Maple and go right back down
Yeah, man,
to
the
Princess
longest
Street.
road you have.
It's Spanish Town Road.
Spanish Town Road.
But when you reach now out of 6 miles Spanish Town Road end, so that is a mystery to me all the while, you know.
Well, I am still wondering because it don't end here. Spanish Town Road ends way, let me see. I'm trying to remember where the Cuban school is. But it goes right along.
Over the Cuban school there.
Yes, somewhere. Because
And then over Kingston now, they build before Spanish Road, because that's why we have the King's House and we have everything over here, and we have the Governor General.
office and
So,
whatever.
but them don't make you know, say Kingston they build before Spanish Town.
You have to go back and study the history of the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Because that is where it all started. Remember, Port Royal was one of the richest, even now, one of the richest country in the world.
On the world.
Yeah, and then it become the wickedest
Yes.
based on the Buccaneers
Yes.
and so on. So, you know, we have to get together to get some of these information out to the public. Right now, I want to get some books where, but because of the author
Yeah.
and because of publishers, instruction, what is written in those books, we cannot get any. I read about a place, I was looking on my phone, and there's a place in Africa there. The oldest house they have, which is about 500 years old, and it has some of the most important books inside, which is written, which is what do you call it, Black Hawk.
Yes.
That place kind of Black Hawk you can't get to do it. Make it sense.
Yeah. But one more I know now, Father Moore. This place was named Ashanti Town. Why is it so powerful? Why are it everybody will control?
I got it in a vision, and that was about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
In a vision, I woke up one morning, and they said I should concentrate on Shanty Town. That's how that's how I started realizing, and at least I never realized. It just come into me, the word Shanty Town.
So King Street now, real kingdom used to be down there.
Could have been, you know,
Yeah,
the
sir.
history make you say
Yeah,
this
but
was
down there wasn't a marketplace.
because that was the to where
Yeah,
the
but-
walking. Remember the youth used to have the walk.
Yeah, that down Ocean 11.
Yes,
Oh, 7.
Yes.
Ocean 11.
Yeah, there's Mandeka.
Yeah, otherwise then we call it Queen Victoria Pier too.
Yes.
Because that's was where the biggest pier there.
Exactly.
But the government they mash it down, them know nobody know. They want to hide the history.
Already a sign to that the people who weren't happy know they cannot do otherwise than what they are doing.
And they pay for mash it down.
Because there's a thing that is laid down and instruction is given. Once they violate these or try to do anything else, they don't occupy those positions again.
Yeah. So Ashanti Town was before a compound,
Yes.
and it was before Scott's.
That's all of those.
So years so none of them used to run up and down as the elders them say.
Yeah, could have been. I'm not too sure about that. But one thing I know,
But if you
Aki.
have Nannyville now where Nanny did one.
Yeah.
Nobody said Nanny did own it, you know.
Yeah, that's a Nanny village name.
Yeah.
And the place at Moortown.
No, Nannyville man that around
Oh, okay.
out of Mountain View there, so.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember said that was the one and Nanny first camp.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that neither.
Yeah, man, and the Governor General of office over there now.
Okay.
One of the Governor General office over there. So me teach you some things, well, you teach me some things.
Yes, I did.
Some people, so the see, say, the elder, them are 80 years old, and him can tell, said, Ashanti Town was before Motown, was before, and then the building, them can prove it.
Yes,
Because every building there were in Ashanti Town, older than Motown and older than Scottsall. Until now, the red brick building, them still there.
Yes, red brick is still here. There's this church up when I catch it up by Halfway Tree. I think it was built in the 16th century.
Yeah.
It's still up there now.
Yeah, still up there.
But it's not really active as it was. I'm not too sure neither if they still keep services and so on up there.
Yeah.
I'm gone there and I don't know anything about that. But it just because of so many years that building is still standing.
And Maypen Cemetery was before that church.
Yes,
and that is from the 16th century. But it's still there, man, the red church.
Yeah, man, still there.
From what them call it again? What name it again?
I don't remember what it is. A St. Andrew Parish Church.
Yeah, something like that. But it's right before the courthouse. This, so.
Yes.
Yeah,
right,
son.
right.
Yeah, and that church is a very powerful church.
And
that church was built from the early 16th century.
16th century.
Yeah. And still going. Until today.
We have some historical places and buildings that we need to dig up and come up with some formulas as to how they came into existence, information and who named them and all that.
Yes.
So we have a lot of work to do.
Whole heap of work to do in that 2020.
How many of us will really decide to go these extra miles?
Well, the Maroon Emperor, that I'm doing, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, son.
All right.